New Lakers assistant coach and Hall of Fame point guard Jason Kidd isn't hiding his excitement about working with LeBron this upcoming season. Kidd said that LeBron is one of the smartest players in the world and one of the best to ever play the game. Kidd added that he's excited to help LeBron and the Lakers win a championship as part of the coaching staff. So, Shannon, how much can Jason Kidd help LeBron?
I think he'll be a great sounding board for LeBron, Skip. We know one thing that we know about LeBron James, that he has the most respect for coaches that have actually played the game. And Jason Kidd played the game at a very high level. He was on those Nets teams that went to NBA Finals, although they lost to the, I think they lost to what? They lost to Kobe and Shaq Lakers, and I think they lost to Tim Duncan.
They did.
And so, and he won a championship in Dallas. He was Rookie of the Year.
Who beat that year?
Skip, this is my turn. Nobody asked you. I didn't ask you anything. I didn't ask you to chime in. You'll get your chance.
I'm sorry.
You do? No, you're not.
Okay.
No, you're not sorry.
Okay.
I just think the thing is that he'll be a sounding board. I think they see things. They see the game a lot. LeBron is very unselfish. Jason Kidd was a true point guard. LeBron's on a mission. And Jason Kidd has made it clear that he has that same vision of that mission, and that is to bring a title to the Los Angeles Lakers. So that's how he's going to help. I see big things.
Do you? I see big clashes coming.
Really?
The Jason Kidd I know has never been a sounding board. He's been about sounding off, especially to players he coaches. Because Jason Kidd was a player. Jason Kidd played both sides of the ball as hard as he could go every single dribble. He made all defense 9 times, did Jason Kidd. So he values that end of the floor as much as he did assisting on the offensive end, orchestrating. So to me, he is destined to soon be the new head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, because I'm just not sure Coach Vo isn't going to last that long.
You know you like that? You already tried to plant that seed. Why you do that?
I think it's already planted.
No, it's not.
I mean, look down the bench at all the head coaches and the candidates to replace Coach Vo.
All we did was purchase some seeds. We hadn't planted them yet, but we will.
Lionel Hollins.
If the other seeds that we did plant don't start growing.
Yeah. So the Jason Kidd I know had a reputation as a head coach for 1 year in Brooklyn and then 4 years in Milwaukee, being very, very hard on his players. Now, none of those players were LeBron James.
Exactly.
Okay. But he is a stickler for all-out effort, especially on the defensive end. If he does become especially the head coach, maybe as the assistant he would defer a little more and be more of what you suggest to be a sounding board. But if he becomes the head coach, which I think has possibility here sooner than later, I think he's going to turn up the heat on LeBron to play just a little bit of defense, because the only defense we saw LeBron play was when Kuzma shoved him out to guard the three-point shooter. Gallinari's open. Go out there and get him, LeBron.
You like that.
Did he not do it?
He did do that. But, Skip, you and I both know, with the amount of minutes that LeBron James has played, going into his 17th year, nobody in the history of the game has played the amount of minutes that LeBron James has played and be able to sit in a chair for 35, 40 minutes a night. That's never happened. That's never going to happen. So this notion that you're trying to create, that LeBron James, no, stop it, Skip. You need to stop this.
So what coach that LeBron has played for in the NBA was a great player? Like Ty Lue was pretty good.
Yeah. Paul Silas was okay.
Okay, that's the start. Paul Silas was very good, but he wasn't Jason Kidd.
No.
I mean, Jason Kidd is pure Hall of Fame.
But I just think the thing is, Skip, he respects guys that played the game because they understand the game, because they get an opportunity to see it through the lens that he's seeing it through. Now, obviously, the greater the player, obviously you visualize and you see things a lot of the same way. It's like, me and Crow talking about the game. When he and I talk about the game, we talk about it differently than if I'm talking to a fan or something.
I would agree, and he has high football IQ.
He does. Yeah, and he's, we're talking about the game, and so I just think that LeBron is like, okay, J. Kidd played. He played at a high level. He's been a coach. He understands when he's passes the ball or where he wants people positioned, considering of how they're playing defensively. So I think Jason Kidd will be very good. They're on a mission. They're on a mission.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. But here's the point about Jason Kidd, that as a player, remember, LeBron, I keep telling you, LeBron James is still the best passer in basketball, right? Passer in basketball.
Passer, okay.
But when you're talking about all-time passer, again, LeBron's going into his 17th season.
Okay.
Jason Kidd played 19 seasons, but here are the assist totals. Jason Kidd has 12,091 assists. LeBron has now 8,622. So he's about pretty close to 4,000 assists behind Jason Kidd. So when you're talking about sounding board, Jason Kidd is going to sit back and think, I was at least as good, if not better, than he was passing the basketball, because he can make that case.
No, he had the ball in his hands, first of all. And how many assists is he in front of LeBron?
About 4,000.
And LeBron James is 20,000 points in front of him.
Okay. All right, but that's a whole nother issue. But we're talking about what Jason did best. He distributed and he played defense. And he played all-out tough guy defense. Yeah. He played dive into the third row.
LeBron used to be that. That's how you make first-team all-defensive team skip as many times as the man made it. He should have won Defensive Player of the year that they gave it to Gasol, Mark Gasol. You know that, I know that. I know.
Yeah, that's overhyped.
But you try to make it seem like the man ain't played no defense. Okay. The man played defense.
Once upon a time, but then he got smart and said, I've got to preserve self. And I got to make it enough years that I can set a lot of statistical scoring records, because that's all I got.
No, that's all you got.
Yep.
That ain't all you got.
So Jason Kidd's going to be all about winning the championship next year. Okay? So don't give me sounding board, because I'm giving you sounding off. He will call out LeBron, especially if he becomes that head coach. He will turn up the heat on LeBron, and I don't think LeBron's going to love it, because I don't think he's ever played for anyone who will turn up the heat like Jay Kidd will.
I think, Ty Lue, I think the thing is that when you're dealing with a superstar player like that, obviously you call him in and you have discussions and what you expect and how things should be going. You don't just openly blatant. I'm sure Mike had discussions with John, never in front of us. And you understand that, Skip. Now, Coach Belichick is different. They say he will chastise Tom Brady in front of everybody.
Did Mike call out John? Never in front of the team.
Never in front of the team.
Did he privately behind closed doors?
Probably so, yeah.
Okay.
And that's how Jason Kidd gonna do it.
Did John accept it? Because he's looking at Mike Shanahan as this sort of sawed-off little quarterback from where he played, Eastern Illinois, right?
Right.
So did he respect that?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he won. He won.
Okay. So, again, we have Jason Kidd, who also said that Anthony Davis will be the total package, right?
Will be. He is.
Yep. Trust me, he will turn up the heat under Anthony Davis, because the total package in New Orleans never changed life. He never lifted that franchise up to the level I thought, given his God-given ability, that he should have lifted it up.
Well, he'll get a title this year and they'll change your opinion.
Okay, all right. But the point is, Jason Kidd will light fires. Do you understand his reputation? He is hard-nosed. He is tough guy. He will spare no words to no current player. He will pull them aside. And
how'd that work out for you, Skip? At some point in time, Jason Kidd's gonna have to change that philosophy. Now he's been two places. He's like, and I think he resigned. He resigned in Brooklyn to take the job in Milwaukee.
Well, they traded him.
Okay,
that's a good point.
But you've been two places now. Now, clearly, your style is really not working. So you need to revamp it, Skip. I mean, if I keep opening up barbecue business and I keep going out of business in the first 2 years, obviously I need to get a new line of work or start making Taco Tuesday.
No, Taco Sunday.
No, Taco's a no-show.
Yeah.
That one you can't use yet, Skip. Still waiting to see what he does.
Bottom line to this discussion, Jason Kidd was courtside firsthand. He was on the court as LeBron suffered I got to finish. Suffered his worst meltdown of his career. The worst meltdown any superstar has ever suffered was the 2011 Finals versus Jason Kidd, Dallas Mavericks. He knows what LeBron is and what sometimes he is not.
That's Skip. If the man, after winning 3 titles and going to another 6 or 7 NBA Finals, hasn't erased those memories in Jason Kidd's mind, I don't know what will.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, but
Jason Kidd's going to push.
So I just make sure I'm hearing you correctly. So after Tom Brady lost twice to Eli, these next 3 Super Bowls has done nothing to erase that? I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly.
Did Tom melt down?
No,
Eli?
okay.
Did he melt down?
That's all I needed to know.
All he did was take him on a drive that should have won the game.
Led the NFL in scoring. He did. As a matter of fact, that team led the NFL in scoring and then got 17 measly points.
All right. On that note, and I honestly feel bad about this next one. Did Carmelo Anthony just hit rock bottom in his career? We'll tell you the latest next.